everybody, and welcome back to another action video. Today we're hopping into the 14th episode of the 9th season of Smallville Persuasion. Last time was definitely a fun episode. We got definitely a meta episode with Comic-Con and everything like that. We got a bunch of cool costumes, Lois in a Stormtrooper outfit, and then she returned into Wonder Woman, which was very appropriate. But we had a good, Clois episode. With one of the most romantic lines I think I've ever heard anybody say on television when Clark told her that his dream, his fantasy was to be with her. Oh, melted my heart. And then, of course, at the very end, we had the most random thing that has happened this season, and that is Chloe and Oliver. So, I mean, I guess we'll see how that goes. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. It's just like, all right, like, we'll see what happens. So I'm ready to get into this next episode. So if you want to see my full reaction super early, you can head on over to my Patreon page. I'll have the link in the description below. Or hang out right here on YouTube, that's fine. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm ready to get into it. Grogu's ready to get into it. So let's go. This is the 14th episode of the 9th season of Smallville Persuasion. Let's go.
Throwing a Valentine's Day party for their workers behind this wall, or they're running double shifts on a Saturday night, a total union violation.
Lois, I'm sure someone is keeping an eye on this situation.
Yeah, him. There's the towers. I don't know why it's so cute whenever he catches her. I love it.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh no. That's a new one. Great. What does this one do?
With all of our cross-text messages lately, I thought maybe sometimes I want us to have a more traditional relationship.
What was that?
Dario has scheduled a ribbon cutting for the solar tower in 2 days. I'm gonna need the expose now.
Lois, maybe I should check on those building permits that you were talking about.
Anything for your career, sweetie.
Oh no.
Here's the scoop, buddy. A traditional woman does not spend her time in the office when she can be at home taking care of her man. I quit.
What?
We both know one of them killed your father. Maybe it would just be safer if we sent the Kandorians to the Phantom Zone.
I mean, they don't have powers, so just get rid of the tower.
Because you want to protect people. But right now, I want you to focus on watching my back. Leave the rest of the planet to me.
So, like, people just kind of do what they say? Do what he says?
I will protect you, no matter what it takes.
Oh, God. This is going to be a fun episode. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Hey, sweetie pie.
Lois, what's going on?
Oh, no.
I moved in, but don't worry, I'm camped out into the guest room until we get engaged.
Okay. He wanted more traditional.
Move over, Betty Crocker. I have got this cooking thing down.
This looks like my
How's
cooking.
your pot roast? You said you wanted a more traditional relationship, and you were very persuasive.
You know, not knowing what had happened, I would think, in my mind, I come home to this. If I was Clark, I'd be like, are you making fun of me for saying you want a more traditional relationship and just like amping this whole thing up just like as a prank and as a joke? Like, that's seriously what it's looking like right now. It's so funny.
What if I miss the old Lois?
It's too late. I quit my job at the planet.
You did what?
Until now.
Now, instead of being chained to a desk all day, I get to be your ball and chain.
Lois, you can't quit reporting. That job is your life.
And now my life is with you,
Oh my
for better
God.
or for worse.
You know, Lois, there's something at the office that I need to investigate.
Yeah, we need to figure this out, Clark. That's not creepy at all. Well, that's even more creepy. What the hell? You're just spying on her in the bathtub?
You neglected to tell me that Kal-El was supplying new identities to my people.
Did she? I don't think she knew about that.
They're no more your people than they are his. He will be their leader.
When I take over those satellites tomorrow, and when I gain my own powers, you will be the one who needs mercy.
These two are so good together. These scenes are just so juicy. Ah. What are you doing?
Well, it is amazing what 4 hours of scrubbing a kitchen can do.
4 hours?
I moved in.
Great. We can have you move back to the Talon and all packed up before the sun's up. I've seen Clark in love before and it always holds him back.
Oh, fuck. Damn, Chloe.
You know what? As long as I've known you, you have always had to have the scoop. But when it comes to understanding the real Clark, you are always going to be a second string.
Damn, girl.
You know, this whole Martha Stewart makeover thing isn't fooling anyone. Once Clark knows you, the real you, underneath all of this Lois armor, he's going to see that you're just a scared little kid who runs away the second anything goes wrong. If you really love him, the best thing you can do for Clark is leave him.
Oh, damn, Chloe. That was a little harsh. Oh my god, what the hell happened?
Why even bother going through the motions, Clark? This whole moving in thing together was a joke.
Know yourself right now.
You think?
I am not good for you, Clark. Chloe was right to protect you from me. She said that I was gonna wreck us, and she's right. I don't know the first thing about family time or dinners at home.
Listen, I'm glad that you're opening up to me.
It's just not the right time.
There's something else going on.
Yeah.
I've made a fool of myself long enough. I have to leave you, Clark. Leave Smallville.
Wait, what? Okay, hold up.
I'd hoped that somehow I'd be able to pull it off, the whole making a home thing.
Oh, stop. You are home.
Oh.
A home is for real. For always and forever. Not this.
Lois, you can't leave. Not yet. I promise. We'll be together. Always. And
Forever.
Oh.
Do you mean it?
I do.
I actually believe him.
I guess we can move my stuff out of the guest room now.
Wait, what?
Clark, it's good you're here. For some reason, Chloe shut me out of all of Watchtower's systems. Everything's encrypted. I can't get into it. I've tried every iteration.
Emil, look, I want you to calm down. Just try to relax for once.
Clark, you need to just stop saying things to people right now.
Whatevs. This was nuclear. It is not my problem.
I want you to go back to the way you were.
There are no backsies in this lifetime.
I need to figure out how to reverse this. I think I breathed in some sort of new meteor rock.
You think?
Dude, hasn't anyone ever told you not to inhale?
I'm kind of liking this reveal right now.
I say, but then I can't.
There's gotta be something out there that you're after.
His
Here's one thing.
dad. Oh, who killed his dad? Oh, God.
Thanks so much. I'm wearing it right now. It's in the back of your closet.
Oh, my goodness.
I am getting married.
I can just imagine her having so much fun filming all of this. You can just see her just having so much fun.
I want you to tell me the truth. Did you kill Jarrell?
Okay.
But I know who did. Tess Mercer.
I don't believe that. I don't think it was Tess.
You are his firstborn. Only you can seek retribution.
No, Clark. No.
Tess. You were the son he never met, and he was still willing to sacrifice his life for yours.
He died protecting you, and you won't even defend his honor.
You don't think I want justice? You don't think I want revenge? You don't think sometimes I want to be a killer like you?
That's true. He won't do it. Oh, is he... Wait, he just get persuaded himself? Zod! Oh.
The tower is ready. It's linked up to the satellites. The countdown has started, and in T-minus 18 hours, the atmosphere will turn red and the Kandorians will have their powers. If Clark joins them, he can rule over all the Kandorians, even Zod.
That's not what he wants, though.
But you and I have to work together.
Let me think about it.
Oh, well, there's your answer real quick.
I'm sorry, but embracing the red skies definitely violates my no conspiring with baddies policy.
Oh! Oh! Damn! about to throw down.
Should have aimed a little higher.
Oh, oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Vengeance depends whose side you're on.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, Clark.
You've seen the future, Tess. You know what happens.
Which is why you have to join the Kandorians and defeat Zod so he doesn't take your powers away.
He doesn't take them, Tess. Your tower does when it goes online.
You have to believe me. I had no idea that your powers disappeared.
Don't worry, Tess. I'll save your world. It's not with you.
Oh no, Clark, don't do this. Oh. Oh, I guess Kryptonite does that, I guess.
I did it in the name of Rao. Jor-El, he thought we were abominations.
You were the one. I knew it wasn't Tess. Aaliyah.
You killed him.
Justice must be served.
So Zod wasn't lying. I mean, he lied about who did it, but he didn't do it, which I'm surprised about. Oh shit. Well, now the future definitely changed.
My mom says when you're ready, you can borrow it. Do you have any idea what she's talking about?
No, we're good. No.
Nope. It's Greek to me. I'm never gonna buy chocolate from another fairy. I promise you, I wasn't myself. I don't know what you put in that stuff.
It's too bad. Kind of like your outfit.
It's Chloe. She's been really sweet. She left 12 messages apologizing for what she said after she found out that I moved in together.
Hey, we should talk.
Right, when you asked me to move in with you here, I know it seemed like a good idea at the time.
It wasn't.
And about the whole proposal, it was
Neither of those
a dream
things
come true.
happened.
Things are moving a little too fast for me.
Right. I don't know what I was thinking. We should just stick to our plan and take things slow. We just have to continue being honest with each other.
Clark, if you had a really big secret, would you trust me with it?
Oh God.
Most trustworthy person I know.
Look, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm just afraid that my big mouth is gonna wreck our relationship one day.
It's not gonna be that easy to get rid of me. How'd she die?
Well.
By my hand.
Oh, he straight up told him.
She confessed she murdered your father. She was one of the zealots who thought he would find a way to destroy us.
You've gone too far, just like when you did when you sent me to see Tess.
Kala, when you came to us with your powers, I thought it represented hope for all of us, but because you were too weak to do it, I had to kill one of my own soldiers. To get justice for you.
Well, no.
This isn't my kind of justice.
In the coming days, you will see there is only one kind of justice, and then you will have to decide if you really are one of us.
They're starting to butt heads here a little bit. There we go. Finally! You did something, Clark. Finally. I don't understand how he even let it to be built to this point. All right, well, let's talk about it. Well, that was the 14th episode of the 9th season of Smallville Persuasion. And you know what? This was an interesting episode because, like, the first half was like, I felt like it was built up for comedy and just a fun time. And the second half got a lot darker and a lot more serious. And I liked both. So basically, we had Lois not liking Valentine's Day, which I'm not a big fan of Valentine's Day either. I'm just a fan of the half-off candy that's the day after, but you know. But she gets like hit with this or Clark gets hit with like this pixie dust that I guess when he suggests something that any sort of suggestion that he has, they do. Hence the title, Persuasion. So throughout the episode, we have him saying to Lois that he sometimes wants a more traditional relationship. And to me, I think he was saying, like, sometimes, like, I get our careers are very important and, you know, all these things. But every once in a while, like a date night. Like, I feel like things like that, like, is kind of what he was kind of getting at. But, and then we had Chloe, who he suggested that, like, stop butting into, like, just have my back and I'll protect the planet, basically. It's kind of paraphrasing what he said. And then we also had one of the funniest bits of Emil told him to just chill. And he ended up just like taking off his tie and being like, have a brew, man, we're good. Oh my God, it's hilarious. It's so good. And then we also had him talking with Zod, which gets into the more serious side of this episode of Zod talking about how his father was murdered and he's not getting any sort of justice for his father's death. And I guess in their conversation, Clark got persuaded that it was actually Tess. So now he's kind of under this influence to go and get Tess, and like, oh, that was intense. But like, I didn't think it was Tess. I was like, it wasn't. Zod took her, Jarrell away. So it had to have been someone, like, I honestly still thought it was Zod, but I guess it was not. And he was actually telling the truth with that, which I was surprised about. But it was Aaliyah. Like, didn't see that one coming. But, so thank God Chloe was there again. She is out to protect Clark, so she's also protecting Clark from himself. So she used the green kryptonite on Clark, and I guess that was their solution. So I guess they just used green kryptonite on everybody, and everybody was cured. But we got a lot of developments in terms of the more serious, more main overarching plot of this season. Clark figured out who killed his dad. Zod killed her, which, I mean, kind of expected, let's be real, but at the same time, like, damn. So now we know the future is definitely changing that we saw a few episodes ago. So Aaliyah's no longer there. And also he destroyed the towers, which again, I'm surprised that he even let the towers get built to that extent. Like, that's surprising to me that he have just let this go on. And they got that up awfully fast. Like, really? But, you know, it was good that they ended up farthering the plot with the Kandorians and coming to Earth and trying to get their powers and everything. So now we see the future that we did see is no longer going to happen. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And I'm so glad he finally did something and destroyed the freaking towers. Like, Clark, what are you doing? Why have you not done anything? But I do like the fact that he was going around and like giving everybody, you know, fake IDs and things like that to help them assimilate into the world, because they don't have powers right now. So he's like, you know what? You guys can live your lives here and I'll give you a life and I'm befriending you guys and helping you guys out. He's just not giving you your powers. Which obviously was not what Zod wants. But you saw at the end of this their clash and then butting heads about what justice really means. Because in his mind, he gave justice to Jarrell's death by killing Aaliyah. And obviously Clark is not okay with that. So we'll see what happens. You can see their friction definitely starting to weave together, just like he did with Lex. So his two big baddies, guess what? His two big enemies he's definitely clashing with, which is such good television to watch, because it's not just about what they're doing. It's about their ideals, and it's about, like, both Zod and Lex, they go about things in a certain way because they deem them as this is the proper means to the end that they want. Clark, on the other hand, doesn't see it that way. Like, Lex and Zod are very gray. And the best villains are the ones that think they're the hero and think they're doing the right thing. And that's what both of these characters, that's what Lex did for 7 seasons. And that's what Zod is doing here. And Clark is very black and white. And you can see their ideals definitely clashing. And it's making for a great, great television. Like this was a really good episode. But of course, we get to the funnest part of the episode. Lois becomes like a housewife from the 50s. And it was so funny. Like, the first half, the majority of that dinner scene, until she said she quit the planet, I think if I was Clark, I would have been like, okay, you had your fun. I said I wanted a more traditional relationship. You're taking this to the 10th degree, and you're just, making fun of me and all this other things. But then, Shissy quit. That's just like, wait, what's going on? But it was so fun, so funny. And in a way, it actually did open up Lois in a way that was very different. Because she, convinced, she doesn't, she grew up in the military and running around military bases. She doesn't know family and dinners and all these other things. But it was so cute that Clark was just like, no, you are home. We'll be together forever, I promise. It's like, aw. But of course, she misinterpreted all of it and was like, oh, we're getting married now. And he's like, hold on. But the scene when she's in the wedding dress and dancing around and talking to Martha, talking to Lucy, and her dad, and oh my God, I can't believe we made it in the paper as well. Oh my God. But so good. Such again, I feel like if this was, I hate to jump on their relationship because it's been a while. His relationship with Lana, when she started to storm off in the barn, I think with Lana, she would have just gone. But he didn't. He stopped her and was like, well, wait, you are home. You need to stay, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I promise we'll be together. So, yeah, it was just, that whole thing was just good fun. And, yeah, I don't know, this was a fun episode. I liked it. The first half was just fun and lighthearted, and we had Valentine's Day and everything, but the second half was very serious. They moved the plot forward, and we got to see the tension starting between Zod and Clark, which I think is going to be fantastic to watch. So that was Persuasion. In terms of the tally board, we only had one, which was obviously the colored K, which was the dust that allowed this episode to even happen. So we're at 17 for that. In terms of grade, I'm going to say an 8.5. I thought it was very good. It was very entertaining. We had some great moments between Clark and Zod and Tess, between Clark and Lois, and it was so good. Yeah. So that was Persuasion. If you want to see my full reaction super early, you can head on over to my Patreon page. I'll have the link in the description below. Hang out right here on YouTube, that's fine. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode.